Wisdom. 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 Reading from the Old Testament, I'll be reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 55, verses 1 through 9. Ho, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you who have no money, come, buy and eat. Yes, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Why do you spend money for what is not bread, and your wages for what does not satisfy? Listen carefully to me and eat what is good, and let your soul delight itself in abundance. Incline your ear and come to me. Hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, the sure mercies of David. Indeed, I have given him as a witness to the people, a leader and a commander for the people. Surely you shall call a nation you do not know, and nations who do not know you shall run to you, because of the Lord your God, and the Holy One of Israel, for he has glorified you. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. From the New Testament, from the Gospels, I'll be reading from the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 13, verses 6 through 9. He also spoke this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came seeking fruit on it, and found none. And then he said to the keeper of his vineyard, Look, for 3 years I have come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and found none. Cut it down. Why does it use up the ground? But he answered and said to him, Sir, let it alone this year also, and I will dig around it and fertilize it. And if it bears fruit, well. But if not, after that, you can cut it down. And then from the book of 1 Corinthians, I'll be reading 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 1 through 4. Moreover, brethren, Paul writes, I do not want you to be unaware that all our fathers were under the cloud, all passed through the sea. All were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and all ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink. They drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock is Christ. God always blesses the reading and the hearing. I believe this is most holy and precious word. Any of you ever get a ticket for taking a U-turn? Be honest now. Why am I the only one? You got a warning one, so I got a ticket. I was going up 75, realized I'd gone too far, missed my exit, and I said, there's not much traffic. There's a little U-turn right up here. I'll just turn right in here, make a little U-turn, be on my way. And I did that, and then coming around the curve of I-75, there was one car, it was a trooper. His light went on immediately, he pulled me over, and he was just kind of smiling and laughing, and he said, didn't think there was much traffic, did you? I said, no, sir, I sure did. He said, did you know this? It says no U-turns? I said, I wasn't sure what I was going to say, but I think I had to say the truth. And I said, yes, sir, I did, but I was going the wrong way. And he said, you just keep on going down about another 5 miles, there's an exit. And I said, well, I'm going this way now. He said, I'll stand here. You just back right around there and drive down there. So he gave me a ticket and made me drive down the right way. Holy smokers. I don't do U-turns anymore. Must have been the little red car. I had this little red car, and he probably said, oh, I'll teach this whippersnapper. Well, sometimes we all get going the wrong way. maybe not necessarily on the wrong roads, but maybe the wrong roads of life. And we get going the wrong way. We find ourselves sometimes in places we didn't think we were ever going to be in our lives, places we were ever going to go, with people we never thought we'd be hanging out with. It doesn't take very long to go down the wrong road, especially if you're going 75 miles an hour. It doesn't take very long to go down the wrong roads, even if you're just walking. You can find yourself in the wrong road, the wrong path, pretty easily. The people of Israel, as they were trying to be formed into a people, God was trying to take them one direction. They kept trying to turn around and go back. They wanted to do a U-turn, going back the wrong way, and God wouldn't let them do it. He said, no, you've got to keep on going until you get to where you are, and then once you're there, then you can do whatever you want. But I'm going to make sure you guys get to the promised land. And from then on, you're going to have to live the life of your people and your community, but I'm going to get you where you're going to go, and I want to be your God after that. But that's up to you. But he didn't want them to turn around, did he? Do you remember the story of the Exodus? They left Exodus, they left Egypt, and they went, and the Lord parted the Red Sea, and the people went out, and they complained that after about 10 minutes in the desert, God provided the water for them from a rock. Isn't it? And Paul says that rock was Christ, a spiritual rock. Gave them quail and manna to eat every day. And they got to Mount Sinai, they got the 10 Commandments, they got the laws, how to worship properly. And how interesting it is. They got the laws about how to worship properly. Moses is up on the mountain, and the Lord has given them the rules for the tabernacle. Here's how you make the tabernacle. Here's how you make the Ark of the Covenant. Here's how you make the lampstands. Here's how you make the altar. And these are all to be consecrated by Aaron and by his sons. And they need to be consecrated because they are going to be the priests. They are going to lead the people in their worship. They are going to be the religious leaders of the times. And Moses is going, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. And then he gets the stuff and he comes down. What's Aaron doing on the ground? Anybody know? He's leading the people in worship, all right. He's making a golden calf. All these great promises, all these great hopes, and they come down and here's the high priest that God has ordained. And he's leading the people in false idol worship. And one of the funniest lines in the Bible, Moses comes down, he looks at his brother Aaron, who's doing all this stuff. He says, how in the world did you make this golden calf? And he says, I don't know. I don't know. I started a fire, I had a pot, the people brought their gold, and they threw in their gold, and all of a sudden, out popped this golden calf. And can you imagine Moses going, oh my. So that was the kind of people Moses had to work with. They always wanted to turn around and go back. And God said, no, we're going to keep on heading to the promised land. And it's a good thing God wants to get us there, because otherwise we might not ever make it.